What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dgotsauce, and I'm back with another video. We got a very interesting video here for y'all today, and this one is in my home state, Massachusetts, Canton, Massachusetts to be exact. Apparently there has been some corruption going on in these streets when it comes to deal with the police, and there's been this high-profile case about Karen Reed, and her boyfriend was a police officer who was killed at his friend's house. One side is saying that the Boston police officers killed him, and the other side is saying that Karen Reed killed him. If y'all don't know much about the case, that's a little bit of an update about the case. But it looks like the case is going crazy because this police officer just got relieved off of his duties. This is breaking news. Let's tune into the video, y'all, and see what's going on out here in these streets, man.
News.
Right now at 9, a mistrial declared in the Karen Reed murder case. We have live team coverage with a reaction and what's next in the case that has captivated the community for years. Thank you for staying with us tonight. I'm Courtney Cole. It's a story that has received national attention, and in the end, there was no verdict. It was a hung jury, prosecutors vowing to retry the case. Tonight, our live team coverage kicks off with WBZ's Christina Rex, who has covered this trial from start to finish. And Christina, there's actually breaking news on this case tonight.
Yeah, Courtney, we just received some breaking news. Massachusetts State Police Trooper Michael Proctor has been relieved of his duties. Now, he was the lead investigator in this case, and most notably in this trial, he testified to some lewd and offensive text messages he sent about Karen Reed over the course of dealing with this case and investigating it. Now, I want to explain exactly what this means. Relieved of his duties does not mean that he has been fired. He has not been terminated. Rather, right now, he is not actively working as a trooper, though he is technically still a trooper. He has been moved out of the District Attorney's Office Detective Unit, and he has an upcoming disciplinary hearing where there's a variety of options of results that can come from that. Now, this news.
That is breaking news, y'all. So apparently this cop that has been relieved of his duties, he was sending out some text messages to some other cop friends about Karen Reed, and I guess apparently he was snooping through her phone, wanting to look for nudes, and all types of nonsense was going on. And this guy is supposed to be a police officer, by the way. He's supposed to be a friend of the guy who died, which is also a police officer, which is Karen Reed's boyfriend at the time. So this case is a whole lot of nonsense. I can't lie. It's a whole lot of weird behavior, and of course I've heard of a lot of the corruption that goes on in the streets of Boston, especially with the police. But this one's up in the air. The jury is still confused. It's going to take them some time to really figure out what they are trying to do and what way they should go about this, because the evidence is on both sides. Honestly, the evidence on both sides are very strong.
News about Trooper Michael Proctor being relieved from his duties came with a statement that says, in part, from the Colonel, our focus remains on delivering the highest level of police services with professionalism and integrity. This statement coming to us just hours after a mistrial.
Your service is complete. I'm declaring a mistrial in this case.
That statement from the judge bringing strong emotion from the mother of John O'Keefe. The O'Keefe family, as well as the Reeds, will have to sit through another trial after the 12-person jury of 6 men and 6 women was unable to reach a unanimous decision in this one.
The deep division is not due to a lack of effort or diligence, but rather a sincere adherence to our individual principles and moral convictions. To continue to deliberate would be futile and only serve to force us to compromise these deeply held beliefs.
The Norfolk County District Attorney's Office releasing this statement immediately after, saying, we thank the O'Keefe family for their commitment and dedication to this long process. They maintained sight of the true core of this case to find justice for John O'Keefe, saying the Commonwealth intends to retry this case.
The Commonwealth did their worst. Guess what? They failed. They failed miserably, and they'll continue to fail.
Now, honestly, the saddest part about all of this is that somebody actually did die. And nobody's confessing to who actually killed this man. This guy right here, this officer, Mr. O'Keefe, law-abiding citizen, good person, good officer, not really with the corruption. Maybe he was, who really knows? But someone actually died out of this situation. And the mother is hurting. And she just wants answers. Who did it? Why they did it and who did it? And the juror cannot come to a conclusion because, it's, like I said earlier, it's a lot of good evidence on both sides. It's a very confusing case. But a lot of people are saying Karen Reed is going to get off. That's the truth. A lot of people are saying she's going to get off. I don't know. We will see. I guess they are going to keep this thing going. Within the next 20 days, we should hear an update on what is actually supposed to take place next. And we'll see what's going on in this trial. Let's continue. Let's finish this
10
off.
weeks and 74 witnesses and no closure for those involved. Karen Reed and her lawyers hugged her family before they exited court, just briefly addressing reporters outside.
I want to send a message to all of her supporters out there. Your support was invaluable. Touched, and we ask for your continued support. I'm not from Texas like my colleague here. I'm a Boston kid. But I'll repeat what he said, which is, we ain't got no quit.
And no comments after that mistrial was declared from Karen Reed herself or from the O'Keefe family, who have remained really private throughout this entire process. Now, what happens next? Likely another trial. The Norfolk County DA's office pledged to try this case again. There's a status hearing coming up on July 22nd. Live in Dedham, Christina Rex, WBZ News.
Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about that down in the comments below, man. Definitely want to know y'all thoughts. I don't think that she is going to lose this case at this moment in time based off of the evidence that a lot of people are saying. But at the same time, there is a lot of corruption in the Boston Police Department. And now that this guy has been relieved, I can only imagine what they actually found. And maybe they're trying to hide it. Let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below, man. It's your boy Dgotsauce. Leave a like on the video. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Until next time. Peace.